Welcome back to On the Branch. Stuff happened. Wow, Romulans just declared war and took over the Binars. Like, ooh, that makes me mad because I wanted that Regulus system.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you dirty Romulans.
Just the last turn, you had proposed a military alliance to them, and then the Romulans conquered them.
Well, should I go into Mizar here then instead, now that I have the range?
Well, yeah.
Should I build up my border? No, I mean, should I colonize over here? Should I start...
Well, you can't colonize. You might be able to terraform.
I could, yeah. Should I start terraforming? Should I? Because I can move my destroyer in there now and protect it.
Yeah.
Will they attack Ericate? Well, again, we're not at war yet, so.
Yeah. And in fact, the Romulans currently cannot even enter Federation space because you have that non-aggression.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna send everybody here.
But the Romulans can enter Mizar.
We're still talking about Picard, I swear, even though it's been like 40 minutes because John has been enjoying his silly Space Empire games.
Well, and just about this game, remember earlier when I said that this game does a really good job of like creating conflict, and we just saw that happen with the Romulans conquering the Binars.
Cool, we're making enough energy, we can power our
right, which is why your range for your ship's extended.
Oh wow, those windmills that we built sure power a lot.
Yeah, and I have energy.
I have a plus 25. Okay.
It's enough for 2 shipyards or 1 subspace scanner.
Yeah. Wait, can you build multiple shipyards?
No, you can only build 1 shipyard.
Okay. Well, what do we build next year? I guess we, our population's still growing super slow. We already have the mass replicator. Should I build a plasma reactor for when it eventually matters, or?
I mean, you're going
I guess I could build that subspace scanner that I'm gonna want.
So the things that you're gonna need in your planets are farms and replicators.
Okay.
Right. Eventually, you're gonna need, especially the farms, because otherwise your people are gonna starve. So if you have nothing else to build, just queuing up farms and replicators is usually like a good.
We'll upgrade the farm and the replicator.
Oh yeah, and that's good too.
Yeah. Okay. And then the subspace scanner eventually.
The one downside
can always rearrange.
The one downside though to upgrading early is that the upgraded versions are going to be more expensive to build.
Right.
So long term, it might be more efficient for you to build a bunch of cheaper ones.
I'm also like hard building a lot of these things because I'm just subsidizing, from Earth.
But for future, just so you know, it might be better to like build a handful of farms so you have the extra capacity and then upgrade them to level 2. That way, if your population suddenly jumps, which can happen because you have random events on.
Right. Let's just finish this troop transport. We need to subsidize our military. I'm gonna build that colony ship because I want to build more. I need more colonies. Because I lost one in between episodes in this neutron star system. I flew through it and my ship exploded, and so did the Romulan colony ship that was going through it at the exact same time.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did. Yeah. I mean, that might have also just flown out of your sensor range, but it's possible that. Yeah,
I wanted this planet. I wanted Regula. Which I guess I could still try to get it, but boy, I'm sad about Binos.
Real quick, if you go into diplomacy and you talk to the Romulans, if you go into propose and you try to propose a treaty to the Romulans, in addition now to being go to peace treaty.
Peace treaty.
In addition to being able to offer them credit payments, you can cede territory to them, which would give them that disputed territory. Alternatively, if you go to request,
I can ask for that territory.
You could demand that they give you that territory, and then that would become Federation space, and you could colonize that planet.
Oh, okay, but like basically save up money to do that, probably.
Well, the thing is, you can either give the territory or you can request the territory. You can't trade for the territory.
Well, okay, but if I request the territory now...
Right, because the credit payment is requesting a credit payment from them.
Right.
So that's making a demand.
Oh, that's to making them...
That's give us money or bad things will happen to you.
So all I can ask for is territory.
Yeah, like, asking for the credit payment is kind of like...
Is this an asshole move to just be like, hey, you should give us this planet? Are they going to tell me no?
They probably... Yeah, they're neutral to you. They will probably not be receptive to that.
Okay, so I have to give them gifts and stuff?
Yeah, if you give them gifts and upgrade your relationship with them, then they might be more willing to do that. But they also just conquered, one of your friends, so, I mean, maybe you don't want to be friends with the Romulans, maybe you actually do want to be hostile, so eventually you can liberate the Binars.
That's a good point, yeah. Okay, yeah, because I do want to conquer everyone.
So maybe you do just request that they cede that territory
to you. Because I've got the military might on them. I can't quite get in there, but I can. Oh,
so
well,
so I don't remember if this was on the, but right after you built that second destroyer, the Romulans
I'm gonna
proposed
do it.
a non-aggression treaty. And I think the reason that they did that was because internally, the Romulans see that your military strength just doubled and is now more than theirs, and they're afraid of you.
Yeah. Let's change the tone. I don't like that trade. None of them are good. Okay, they're all bad flavor. I wanna be nicer about it, but it won't let me.
I want to say that I like these new microphones, by the way. I can reach around for, like, cups of water and not worry about...
And not having to worry about, like a lav mic cord and a headphone cord.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Feeling like I'm a Borg over here. Cables just coming out of my ass.
He's in motion.
So
I probably want to move this destroyer over there, too, then.
I think you want to move your entire military in the general direction of the Romulan Empire.
Oh, that's true. I should,
because you've got 2 destroyers flying around. So far, you have no reason to suspect that the Ferengi are going to be hostile to you. You have a non-aggression pact, I think, with the Cardassians as well, right? So unless the Klingons show up from the opposite corner of the galaxy and start threatening you, I think you're safe to move your entire military over to the Romulan Empire.
Does it make sense to put both destroyers together or onto the 2 separate systems? Okay, I'll have this guy start going
That's
there.
something that's going to be a judgment call at this point, because you don't know what the makeup of the Romulan military is.
That's true, until I get that subspace relay online.
If the Romulans have multiple ships, and they can send those ships in different directions, then you would want to split up your destroyers. But if they only have one ship, then you might as well just overpower them with your entire military in one battle.
Did that just... Oh, okay, the turn just happened with nothing happening?
Yeah, you can go to press the summary button and see if... Well, no,
I don't think we moved.
It only automatically pops up if, like, anything important happened. Like, sometimes it will just not show you the sit rep if the game doesn't think that there's anything in there that's important. Okay. Like, if all that happened was you built stuff in your planets... Select planet for it might just be like, you should know that already.
Which one should I have terraformed first? I guess this one, huh? The one that gives me energy production?
Which system are you on? Mizar?
Yeah.
Yeah, give them Mizar. And look, there's another graphics bug.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wireframes.
What did I just finish here? I finished my troop transport. Where should I build my first starbase?
Well, I don't think you can build it on Mizar because it's still sovereign Mizarian space. You can build it on Erekang to act as a defense.
Oh, I forgot the Mizarians are just friends. They're not
member states.
Yeah.
And neither are the Trill. We still haven't gotten them to join, even though we've asked like 3 or 4 times. John's Ben Cisco over here. He's like, hey, Trill, you want to join?
So if I go to Erekang, I can't build anything either, correct? I can't build that outpost?
No, you can build an outpost in your systems. You just can't build an outpost.
Is there anything the outpost would actually do at this point?
Well, it's a defensive infrastructure. So you already built the shipyard in Erekang, so the outpost won't extend your range, but it's a static defense.
Oh, okay. So I should definitely build it.
If a Romulan fleet shows up at Erekang, they would have to fight your outpost.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely
before they could, like, invade the system.
What's going on in Erekang? What's being built here? Okay, yeah, we're upgrading that farm. We're letting the population...
The outpost might also extend your sensor range, so it might also allow you to see further into Romulan space.
Okay. Yeah, we've got to let the population there build up. This colony ship... How much money do I have? Okay, I can't even afford to fast-track that colony ship, so... I've been spending all my money. Oh, and I'm just not building up a lot.
And you need to start exploring up to the northeast, too, because you only have, like, one known sector between...
there's not a whole lot up there, it looks like.
Well, not yet, but...
Where's my science ship?
It's way down south. I think you haven't
I forgot about it, because it's, like, way down here.
I don't think you've moved it for 10 turns.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, the range isn't too high either, but yeah, let's move this one at a time.
Are you at the edge of the galaxy there, or is there still, like, one or two?
I think there might be one more.
Yeah, I think you've got another row or two.
Okay, yeah, you need to remind me that that's there.
Yeah.
But I also can't go any further than that next star, so... Was that my whole turn? Did I... Oh, no, I didn't check on Gamma Hydra yet.
You have your destroyer, you've got... you can reassign a trade route because the Binars were conquered, so you're not trading with them anymore.
Right.
So you should reassign that second trade route from Sol and maybe send it to Binus.
Oh, that's what I
Mizar.
I wanted to check what's going on here, check my...
You might want to maybe, if you are expecting hostilities with the Romulans, maybe this would be a good time to actually try to start getting on better terms with the Ferengi, so you don't end up with enemies on two fronts.
Okay.
So, maybe sending them some gifts or seeing if you can get a friendship with them might be a good idea.
Okay. Oh, how much energy am I? I'm making no energy, so I need to put people into this plasma reactor.
Yeah.
But I need to build a second plasma reactor. To
I think it's only going to give you 20, because we don't know if that 50% is going to be on top of the 21 that the plasma reactor generates, or if the plasma reactor already factors that in.
All right. Well, let's make that. Let's make upgrading that the next thing, and then the shipyard will actually be powered so that we have some range to go into more space if we have to. Okay. But anyway, let's talk about some Trek. I was very upset at Marina Sirtis's acting, actually. I mean, not very upset is an exaggeration. I was a little underwhelmed by it. She had lines in her episodes that made her seem almost
adversarial.
Adversarial to Soji. She just seemed to hate her. Who am I bribing again? I'm bribing the.
We were looking at the Ferengi and seeing if you can improve relations.
Just give them a gift.
At the very least, make sure that they're not, disliking you anymore.
I don't want to give that much. Why is it?
Yeah, this was an annoying thing about this game, was the way that it increments credit payments.
Okay, cancel.
And you don't have any territory that you can cede to them, but. Again, you're going to want to be checking that diplomacy screen periodically to make sure that the Cardassians or Ferengi are not starting to become more hostile towards you.
Because that can happen without them saying it?
Correct, because you don't want to suddenly have enemies on multiple fronts.
So yeah, Marie, she's talking...
And you also might want to remember to save. I think it's been a few turns.
No, it's only been a couple turns. I was going to do every 5 turns.
Oh, okay.
She kind of has this I don't like you, you're bringing danger.
Despite their lack of warp technology,
hang on. The Bandy have shown up.
The Bandy use methods of construction that compare favorably to our own.
She kind of had this received. You're bringing danger to us. Oh, the Romulans rejected my demand. Oh no. Where was I going with that? Yeah. It's just she seemed to be conveying emotions that the character wasn't supposed to be conveying, and I got very confused. And that's just what I didn't like. Was, where are these people? Is this? Where did I meet new people? Was that in Deneb?
Deneb, yeah.
Okay, so if I want to make friends, I can send well, I can't right now. I can't send a colony ship, but eventually, I'll be able to send a colony ship there to say, hey. Federation.
It's going to be a long while before you can get a colony ship down that far.
Have you had any issues with the acting on the show so far? I don't like that Picard's constantly out of character, but we've talked about how his character changes are very easily explained by the post-traumatic stress and then processing it. Yeah, and
the 20 years that it's been since the last time we saw his character on film.
Yeah, like people change, especially old people.
Yeah, I mean, again, I would prefer if the show had more dialogue to explain some of this stuff, because that's really one of the places where Picard has been the weakest. Because a lot of the problems with Picard could be resolved with a few lines of dialogue. And I think we already talked about, like how the Federation not being willing to help the Romulans could have been explained by resource shortages, particularly as a result of the aftermath of the Dominion War.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't even bother, and instead it was just. Fuck you. Fuck the Romulans. Fuck everyone who's not human.
And then the Romulans turned right around and basically said the same thing, right?
Yeah, and then they had their Romulan-only sign written in English. Which, if it had been a no-human sign, would have made sense.
But if it said Romulans only,
but the fact that it was a Romulans only...
It has to be at least in a few languages, right?
Yeah, right. Or in Romulan.
Okay, next turn. Oh, wait, no, I want to send my scout ship around. That's right. I need to move him every turn. Oh, I already told him to move. Yeah. Oh, I should say hi to the Binars. I should be like, hey, we should be friends, huh? They're usually receptive, aren't they?
Yes.
I only have one more gripe, actually, and that completes. I did really like the episodes where we got to see the Riker... Troy family. That was really cool. I liked that there was a lot of backstory to them, and it was woven in like
it reminded me a lot of the scenes between Han and Leia in The Force Awakens, where it's acknowledging that a lot of shit has happened in the 30 years since Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
and yeah, these two characters went their separate. Of course, with the case of Riker and Troy, it's the exact opposite.
They've been together for a long time.
Yeah,
and I like their interaction with each other, and I like the fact that Troy is protective and basically wants none of Picard's shit right now. I just don't like the fact that she made a shift in tone, in like demeanor that was not.
There was one
portrayed.
There was one exchange, and I forget if it was Riker or if it was Troy that was saying it, and it was basically. You're Jean-Luc, you're welcome to stay with us as long as you want, but get the fuck out now before you get my kid killed.
Right, like she kept saying stuff like that, and then she had this tone when she talked to Soji, like she realized in that conversation, no, now I want to protect this girl too. There's something Data about her, but we never got that in the direction or the acting.
Which reminds me, there was that sudden, Data head tilt that she did.
Yeah, I hated that. It was she needed to do that sooner, we saw it.
And I don't think either her or Daj ever did that up till now.
Yeah.
And suddenly they make it seem like it's a common character quirk that they've had all along.
Right. Yeah, that needed to be seated further back in time.
Yeah, it really did.
Agreed.
But they didn't want to because the show is shittily written, and they wanted.
It seems to be getting better. I don't know if they're improving the show in editing week by week or what.
Well, I think part of it was because in the earlier episodes it was supposed to be a mystery who Daj and Soji are. Are they related to Data? Are they not related to Data?
So now it's okay for her to head tilt.
But now that we know that they are, then the writers are just like, oh yeah, she's going to do all kinds of Data-like shit
next
now.
turn I'm going to have a point to invest in a population point to invest there. Oh yeah, and it's save time.
Yeah, and possibly next time on the branch.
No. My last complaint. I gotta get it out.
Okay.
Why 8 stars? One, you need to talk about the whole 8-star system thing. But before you do, 8 stars in rotation around each other makes no sense.
You want to go to save game, not load game.
If you put them in a hexagon shape, that's the most stable orbit you can make.
Saving.
So. Why didn't they just do that?
Well, and on top of that, there's this whole stupid thing where this is some super powerful precursor race, and
the Bandi rejected our friendship. They don't want us. Apparently, they're in with the.
And they've got this super complicated technology that they're using to supposedly convey a message to the rest of the galaxy, but they don't just convey the message. It's like. We're both atheists here, and I think all of our audience knows that we're both as God, what's his name? Not James Cameron. Creationist kid that used to be on Boy Meets World or whatever.
Creationist?
Yeah, he does the videos with.
Kirk Cameron, yeah.
Kirk Cameron, yeah. As Kirk Cameron would say, we are devout atheists.
Yes.
But it's like the argument. About God, where if God wanted everyone to know that he existed...
He could just say it. He could just speak it into your mind.
If he's all-powerful, he could communicate that more clearly than a bunch of writings written by Bronze Age shepherds who thought that the Earth was flat and had 4 corners.
Yeah?
You still haven't assigned that second trade route.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And it's the same thing here. This ancient precursor race that's so technologically advanced and sophisticated and intelligent has the technology and capacity and willpower to put 8 stars in a apparently stable orbit with one another, and then put a planet in the middle of it. But they couldn't just put a probe there with a message. Remember,
or 1,000 probes all around the galaxy.
Right. Remember the episode "The Inner Light," where a pre-warp civilization sends a probe that sends a telepathic message to Picard.
That was a better message because more people got it. Only a tiny little Romulan cult has gotten this 8 sun thing.
Right. Yeah. It's so dumb.
Yeah. It's so dumb. That pretty much describes it. Oh, that reminds me. I have one ship down here to send away, and we will keep we'll keep the complaints up because people like when we complain, even though we are liking the show.
Well, the internet in general likes when people complain.
But we're gonna do that next time on the branch, right?
Yep.